What's up everybody, it's Harpoon and Puppies with OpEd Gaming, bringing you an OpEd game review of Titanfall 2. For those of you that may not be in the know, or maybe can't figure it out from the name, Titanfall 2 is the sequel to the highly acclaimed Titanfall, which was the debut title for Respawn Entertainment. In Titanfall, players controlled freerunner pilots who could also call down their mechwarrior-esque titans to deliver some real damage to the battlefield when it was needed. The multiplayer brought fast-paced action that could come at you from almost any direction thanks to the sweet parkour abilities of the players, but it also managed to balance all of that out very solidly thanks to a decent weapon selection and pilot abilities that could easily level the battlefield even if it was a pilot against a Titan. Titanfall 2 takes everything that Titanfall 1 did well and successfully ramps it up on all fronts, and this is especially true in the single-player campaign. The single-player campaign in Titanfall 2 is immensely better and is truly a single-player campaign complete with a story, characters, and a linear plotline that you can follow, unlike the quote-unquote single-player campaign of Titanfall 1, which saw you playing online with other players and made it less of a true single-player campaign and more of some kind of weird co-op campaign with people that you didn't know, interjected with some small bits of storyline and a plotline that you could probably care less about. And I think having an honest-to-goodness single-player mode in this game is a great thing because it gives new players the ability to get in and really just test drive the game mechanics for a while before jumping into the online arena. The single-player campaign sees the player take control of protagonist militia rifleman Jack Cooper, who is launched into battle straight-up ODST style to go fight the IMC, who are the antagonists from the last series if you remember that. Without ruining too much of the story, Mr. Cooper makes friends with the local fauna, and this chappy fellow conveniently named BT-7274, because a simple name such as Jack or Bob would have been way too much to ask for. BT-7274 and Jack Cooper hook up, and they set off into the sunset, faithfully wiping the IMC from the face of the planet Typhon. Full disclosure, I haven't played the entire campaign yet, but the part of the campaign that I've played is fun and gives you a healthy dose of free-running, death-dealing, and titan-stomping murder that you can expect when you get into the online modes. Now, the multiplayer modes feel extremely familiar in probably the best way possible. In my opinion, Titanfall 1 multiplayer was completely awesome, and Titanfall 2 is just as awesome plus quite a bit more. The devs did change up things slightly by slowing the parkour action down just a bit to make the multiplayer seem slightly less mental than it was in Titanfall 1. But then the devs decided to just ramp it all back up and make it even more mental by adding in new pilot abilities such as a slide mechanic, grappling hooks, a sonar dagger that shows you where the enemies are when you throw it into a wall, thermite ninja stars, which of course are going to be an OpEd favorite, and they also brought back my favorite Titan killing mini rocket launcher, but this time, instead of it being strictly an anti-Titan weapon, it is now considered to be a main weapon available for the Grenadier class. So now you get to run around with a fully automatic rocket launcher and experience the visceral joy that brings when you blow your enemies apart with mini rockets. And thanks to the devs nerfing the splash damage on the rockets, there is also little to no fear of killing yourself in a close quarters battle when you're dealing out rocket fueled fun. The player classes and Titan classes have gotten a complete makeover as well, with multiple new weapon, grenade, and ability options that make the options and customizability of Titanfall 1 look like it was taken straight from a kid's menu of game design. However, in other respects, it is slightly more limited than Titanfall 1 in that instead of having 3 different Titans that you could pick and choose the weapons and abilities for, you're now stuck with 5 or 6 classes of Titans that each have their own individual main weapon and individual secondary weapons, as well as other abilities that you can't customize. But then there are other features that you can. So it's a little bit of a give or take when it comes to that. But the most important thing that devs have done in restructuring the class system for Titanfall 2 was that they have made a Grenadier class that you can run around with a mini rocket launcher and blow your enemies apart. When you combine everything that Titanfall 2 has brought to the Titanfall franchise, with the promise that you will pay exactly $0 for new maps and DLC as they're released for the life of the game, I think you have a solid winner. It is a much better value than, say, a lot of the other games such as the Call of Duty franchise or even Battlefield 1, where they now charge you for a season pass to be able to get all the DLC they're going to release in the future. So the bottom line is, do I recommend this game? Absolutely, I recommend this game. I think for the $60 that you pay for it for the standard edition, or the $80 for the premium edition, which adds on some additional customization for your Titans and your pilots, I think it's money well spent, especially compared to the $120 you have to spend for Battlefield 1 just to be able to get the game in a season pass. And I think they've changed quite a bit from Titanfall 1 and being able to make the game last a lot longer. They've added new game modes, they've also added all the different customization and unlocks that you can get, similar to the way Battlefield series and the Call of Duty series have done things. So I think absolutely you should buy this game. Now, the game came out in kind of a rough spot. Battlefield 1 was just released, Infinite Warfare along with Modern Warfare Remastered has been released, and Dishonored 2 is coming up soon too. So I think EA really hamstrung this game, and that's really unfortunate because I think this is definitely a game worth spending the money on. So go out, go buy the game, go play it, love it, and prepare for Titanfall. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more game reviews and other content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Twitch at OpEd Gaming for some live stream goodness. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you later.